You are standing in a forest outside a small village in Calabria, the southernmost tip of Italy, the poorest region in the entire country. It is night. Around you, in a horseshoe shape, stand men you have known your entire life. Your father is one of them. Someone cuts your finger with a knife. A single drop of your blood falls onto a prayer card. The card is set on fire. You hold it while it burns. You swear your life to the organization. This is called a baptism. You have been preparing for this moment since before you could read. Welcome to the most powerful criminal organization on Earth. Most people have never heard of it. Level 1. The Blood Boy. You are 8 years old. You already know what your father does. You have always known. In the Ndrangheta, there are no outsiders who get recruited. You are born into this, or you are born outside of it. Your family is a clan called an Ndrangheta. Your family name is not just your name. It is a flag. It is a territory. It is a warning. You are not a member yet. You are a Giovane d'Onore, a youth of honor, not a rank you earned, a rank you inherited the second your father was in the room when you were born. You go to school. You come home. You watch. You listen. You do not ask questions. Your father tells you once, very simply, that when the time comes, you will take the oath. He does not explain what happens if you say no. He does not have to. Level 2. The Picciotto. You are 16. You have been watched for months. Your loyalty, your discipline, whether you talk too much, whether you flinch, you passed. Tonight is the ceremony. The men stand in a horseshoe. A senior member vouches for you with his life. The capo reads you the codes you will live and die by. Then the knife. Then the blood, then the burning prayer card in your hand. You hold it until it goes out. You are now a Picciotto, a little boy, the lowest sworn rank in the organization. Your job is everything nobody else wants to do. Running messages, moving packages, standing on corners watching for police. You are paid almost nothing, but you are inside now. That is everything. From this day forward, no bank will give you a mortgage. No legitimate employer will hire you. You are 16 years old and you have already chosen the only career you will ever have. Level 3. The Camarista. You collect money. The name Camarista comes from the word for extortion. That is your function. The businesses in your territory pay you every month. A restaurant, a construction company, a pharmacy. They do not call it protection money. It is simply what you do when you are in business in Calabria. What most people do not understand is how organized this is. There are ledgers, there are schedules, there are quotas. This is not random violence. This is a business running collection routes, the same way a utility company runs billing cycles. You show up, you collect, you leave. If someone does not pay, you come back with a different message. You are never emotional about it. Level 4. The Scarista. You are the top of the lower society now. You supervise the men beneath you. You are the bridge between the men who carry out orders and the men who give them. You have a cross tattooed on your shoulder. Every rank above you carries a different mark. In a world where you cannot keep records and cannot talk openly, the body becomes the document. You also know something now that will haunt every decision you make going forward. There is no retirement in the Ndrangheta. There is no quiet exit. There is only up, or there is one other direction. That direction has a funeral attached to it. Level 5. The Santista. You have crossed into the upper society. The Santa. Most members never reach this level. The men beneath you do not even know it fully exists. That is intentional. To receive the Santa, you are given what they call the golden key. In tradition, the key sits at the bottom of the sea. Only you can retrieve it. It is mythology with a function. It marks the moment you are trusted with what the organization cannot afford to have anyone else know. The political connections, the judges, the police officers on the payroll. Violence is for the lower society. Up here, the tools are money, information, and patience. The Ndrangheta has been playing this game for over 150 years. The men at this level think in decades. Level 6. The Vangelo. Vangelo means gospel. You swore your oath with one hand on the Bible. You are now trusted with the organization's global logistics, the cocaine routes. In the 1980s, while the Sicilian mafia was blowing up judges and declaring war on the Italian government, the Ndrangheta did something smarter. They went quiet. They flew to Colombia. They met with the cartels. They built supply chains nobody else had. By 2008, they controlled 80% of all cocaine entering Europe. The entire continent's supply running through one organization that most Europeans had never heard of. The port of Gioia Tauro in Calabria is theirs. Hundreds of tons move through it every year inside legal shipments of fruit and furniture. You do not move the drugs. You move the relationships that move the drugs. There is a difference. Level 7. The Capo Locale. You run a locale, a local chapter, your territory, your men. Every locale in the world answers to Calabria. Every year, representatives from every locale on Earth travel to a village called San Luca for a religious festival, the Festival of the Madonna of Polsi. They attend Mass, and in the margins of the holy ceremony, they conduct the most powerful criminal board meeting on the planet. New bosses are confirmed, disputes settled. In 2009, the new supreme boss of the entire Ndrangheta was crowned underneath a stone statue of the Madonna of the Mountain. You are one of the men in that room. You are not just running crime. You are running a shadow government. Level 8. The Capo Crimine. One man holds the organization together globally. The position was secret until 2010 when Italian law enforcement wiretapped the annual meeting at Polsi and arrested 305 people. For the first time, the world learned that Ndrangheta was not a loose federation. It was a unified, pyramidal organization with a single leader at the top. Domenico Opedisano was that leader, 72 years old. He looked like a retired farmer. He drove an old car. He had been under surveillance for years, and investigators had dismissed him as unimportant. He was the boss of the entire global operation. 53 billion euros per year, 3% of Italy's GDP. When they arrested him at Polsi, he did not run. He sat quietly while they put the handcuffs on. The organization had survived far worse. It would survive this too. Level 9. The Price of Blood. Here is what nobody tells you. The reason the Ndrangheta is indestructible is not the violence. It is not even the money. It is that you cannot join from outside. Every member is blood. There are almost no informants, because informants are betraying their own fathers. In 2009, a woman named Leah Garofalo tried to leave. She testified against them. They found her. They killed her. They dissolved her body in acid, so there would be nothing left to bury. Her daughter later testified at the trial of the men who murdered her mother. The man convicted of ordering the killing was the daughter's own father. This is not a criminal organization. It is a family. And somewhere right now, a child who does not yet know what any of this means is watching men he trusts gather in his house late at night. He is already inside. He just does not know it yet. And neither does the rest of the world.